That's an odd place for power.
What?
The power thing to be in.
Why?
Like, I don't know. I've never seen.
Oh, they're usually on near the hinge.
Yeah, I've never seen in like the middle of the laptop.
It's there.
What can you say now? I mean, obviously you have nothing to say because it's. Yeah.
It's right there. Okay.
Right there.
So yeah, welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 20.
Nice.
And we have nothing special.
No, we do have things. I have special things.
Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's hear it.
Okay. Hold on, I need to open my phone.
Man.
Okay.
Okay, let's hear it.
I want to discuss this, and it's actually funny because we've never done this before. But Newcastle being taken over. I feel like
we've never discussed
done football,
Premier League football.
but I believe it is a very important topic.
In what way?
In that money is running football, and as a supporter of a very poor club, relatively poor club,
we're all relatively poor clubs.
Okay,
now.
no, that's fair. But there's before there were like rich clubs, like rich clubs, and then there was like the medium clubs, and then there was just dog shit poor clubs.
Yeah.
And then Newcastle came, and now there's a whole new level of rich.
There's Newcastle, and then everything else.
Everything else, but like we can't even reach people like Man City or like Man United, and knowing that like now someone who has like $304 billion owns a football club in the Premier League,
right, makes
me really sad.
Yeah.
Oh, is this a microphone?
Yeah. Why? Okay,
know.
Continue.
But yeah, so that was something that really bothered me.
Yeah. Okay, the thing is, we can't really tell if football is money is actually ruining football until we see who PSG is. Until we see who Newcastle signed.
Okay, but you see, like PSG is a good example of someone with tons of money can't accomplish anything. But then there's also Man City with tons of money who, I guess, technically have accomplished stuff.
The reason why I feel like PSG is shit in Europe is the same reason. This is another topic that we've never discussed. Is the reason why NA is bad at Worlds.
Just tons of money and not knowing how to invest it.
Not even that. It's just like the competition is not locally. The competition is not up to standard as Korea or China. Okay,
this is about Worlds, not football. You need to like.
No, but the same reason is why the League is not that great of a competition.
Okay.
Let's be honest.
But
it's not even.
They're not even top. I think in.
They're not even top 5 now. The Portuguese league took over. I don't know how.
No, but I mean like is PSG top in League One? Because I swear I see them drawing and like losing.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, but you see, like the thing is, like I think about money in football, right? And Man City, I sometimes wonder if actually technically to be fair, everything they've accomplished is since they were taken over and had tons of money. But they've also never won Europe.
No.
Yeah, they've won like everything locally.
Yeah.
And like they brought in Pep.
But the thing is, I feel like them winning the Premier League is a much better accomplishment than winning Liga. Which PSG didn't do last year, by the way.
No, that's fair. That's fair. It's just, I'm trying to think, like, can money only buy you winning the
money
league?
Cannot.
Dreams
can't be buy. I don't know if you know that.
I have no idea what that is.
So when the whole ESL thing, the Super League thing happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bruno Fernandes, like he was the first person in one of those in like the Premier League clubs who spoke about it, right? And on his Instagram story, I don't know what he wrote. It was either, I don't know what the picture was, but it was dreams can't be buy. And like everyone was like, you know what? Like the fact that he made that spelling mistake, like it's not some PR team.
Yeah.
Who wrote that? Like it's him.
Yeah. He
and
got onto social media and he's like, I'm gonna speak from the heart.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Kudos.
And so it just became a meme.
Oh.
And it's like whenever like someone next, like when Ronaldo went to Man United, everyone was like, dreams can't be buy, because City was offering him money, but he went to United instead.
Yeah,
so
that's
like that.
But yeah, the 300 million thing really got to me. I think I knew they were rich.
300 billion.
300 billion. I knew they were rich.
But
no, 300 million was the takeover, which sounds a lot for a football club.
But it's really not.
Yeah. Like Liverpool and Man United are like 1.3 billion and stuff like that. Which is crazy because like how do you sell a club like that? Like how I've never understood people buying stuff that's so expensive. Okay, no, it really boggles my mind. And it's not about like where they get the money from or the whole like capitalist side of it.
Yeah.
It's just like, do they like, if you have a DTB account, right? Okay. If you have a DTB account and I go with my debit card, do I have the 1.3 billion? Like, do they have that money in like their card? Like, you know how like...
So you're telling me the owners, the new owners of the Newcastle, they just signed their debit card?
No, I've never understood. Like, people have tons of money, right?
Right.
And they buy like houses and stuff like that. And obviously it's paid out. Okay, but like billionaires, like people with tons of money, do they just have it like...
No, I feel like there's like bonds that are involved, right? Like security bonds that are involved, which is basically like, it's not money.
No,
it's just a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like whoever holds it physically owns like the money.
Yeah.
No, but it's like, I don't know. Every time I think about such large transactions, I always wonder like just how it works.
Someone
like,
just
you know what it reminds me of? Okay, you know in Race, the Hindi movie, yeah, they go with the bags of money. So I always imagine that's how transactions happens. If they go to an office and they have like bags of money that they keep putting on.
Unless if they want to pay like cash only.
But no, it's just when people buy such massive things, it blows my mind. Like, does Elon Musk just have like 1 billion in his bank account that he like swipes his card and he's like, now I own a football club? I just wonder about it. But maybe someday I'll know. Maybe someday I'll personally know.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well.
Next topic.
Well, okay, yes.
Next topic,
right.
which is actually something massive.
Yeah.
A few days ago, a week ago, I don't know when. There was a massive WhatsApp power outage.
Yes,
so everything was down.
6 hours.
Yeah. How did you spend your time?
It was at night, so it was fine.
What are you talking about?
It was at night.
It wasn't at night. It was during the day.
No, it happened at 6 o'clock, 6:45 ish.
Okay, but that's still like 6 hours of still being awake. For me, okay, I don't know.
Okay, yeah, same. Yeah.
Okay, but like, still,
okay,
didn't it ruin your life?
No.
Oh.
It didn't ruin my life. No.
So you didn't like weep or cry?
No. Did you do that? I'm surprised if you did.
I did. No, I didn't. Of course I didn't. I actually realized how much of my life depends. Like, everyone knows how much of their life depends on WhatsApp and everything, right? Communication. Especially in like Nairobi and stuff. Because Airtel is a fucking scam. I hate Airtel.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, WhatsApp. But like when it was down and everything was gone, I struggled to figure out how to message people. To the point where I realized...
Okay, that is true.
Yeah, like I didn't know how to communicate with other
people. Like Neil had to send us an email.
Yeah, Neil straight up sent us an email. My dad... And it's actually crazy because my dad was on a business trip, right? Yeah. And he's like, now I have no way of communicating with my loved ones. So he started emailing everyone. I started asking people for their Twitter handles so I could message them on Twitter. And the thing is, I didn't know how to ask for their Twitter handles either. I was like... And it was really funny because there was a moment where I was like, do I want to spend 1 Kenya shilling messaging someone just so I can get their Twitter handle?
Like SMS. Man.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't worth it.
You know, like, okay, I just use Snapchat to text people. I mean, there was only one person that I was texting.
Okay, but I still didn't know people had Snapchat.
I don't know. Not a lot of people still.
Yeah, I feel like Snapchat it's kind of crazy because Snapchat is actually one of those things that just kind of... Well, I'm probably
It's
isn't
just been
dead.
hanging on.
Yeah, like it. No, but like it probably isn't dead just because we don't use it. But I feel
No.
like it started off like
Our generation has
kind of moved on.
moved on from it.
No,
Yeah.
that's fair. No, but yeah, it was just a very big struggle. Because even the way I text, right? I text like sentences.
Yeah.
And I was like, when I was messaging people or SMSing, I would like type a long ass paragraph. And then you only get 140 like characters before it goes to the new one.
Yeah.
So I have to decide what I want to say and what I don't want to say. It was just a massive struggle. I hated it. I hated those 6 hours.
Yeah. No, for me it was like, it was fine because I was leaving the office at that time. So I reached home, had dinner, and then by that time it's like already 7:45, almost 8. Then I watched a show for an hour. So it's like 9:30 now. Then
okay, listen. During all these things you mentioned, you're not on your phone. Like when you watch a show,
Yeah.
you're not on your phone.
yeah.
The fuck is wrong with you?
What do you mean?
Okay, I think I just might be addicted to my phone because
I was
did
fine with it.
I did the exact same things you did. Is where I went to I was home, but like you finished the day, right? I like showered, I exercised and everything, and do the things, had dinner, watched a show, played like League of Legends, whatever. But I still needed my phone. And the worst thing is, I was having a difficult conversation with one of my friends, and then
It went off.
they just didn't reply, and I was like, oh my god, this is the worst time for it to go. And I didn't know they had stopped replying. Yeah. So I just thought they weren't replying because it wasn't like blue tick. And then I messaged them. I was like, is this really the best time to like leave this conversation? And then I realized that's when WhatsApp was done.
Yeah.
Yeah. So even that completely ruined because I was like, how do I like now? Because chatting on Twitter is shit. It's actually absolutely garbage.
Yeah.
And I was like, how do I continue this conversation? How do we come to a resolve with this? Or how do they tell me about their problems and, work it out when you don't have a means of communication? I just realized how much my life depends on WhatsApp. Not Instagram or Facebook, whatever.
Yeah.
Just WhatsApp itself. And how much society itself depends on WhatsApp.
Or on Facebook entirely.
On Facebook entirely, yeah. As Facebook as a company, Facebook owns a shit ton of things.
Yeah.
And
You know what I was surprised? That Snapchat didn't go down. Because they're owned by Facebook as well.
Are they?
Yeah, I think so.
No, I don't think they're owned by Facebook.
Dude.
No, I don't think they're owned by Facebook.
There was a time that they yeah.
Yeah, they're not owned. Okay, but by the fact that they weren't down there, I don't think they were owned.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that was another thing that I wanted to know your reaction on. It was actually, your reaction was very disappointing. I thought you would.
I was fine with it.
Well, that's kind of stupid. Because I feel like we're doing something which should cater to the audience, and I feel like with a lot of the audience.
Look, for me, usually most of that time I was like on YouTube. YouTube was not down, so I was okay. Okay, like that's where I get most of my video content from. Then.
Okay, no, but it's still I don't.
Like, okay, look. The only reason why I was upset is I use Instagram mostly for like texting.
Oh, I thought it was finding hot girls.
No, for texting. Okay, and then I use WhatsApp for calling. Mm-hmm. So those two weren't available, so I just used Snapchat. The thing is, I had an alternative. Ready, which was not a bother for me.
Yeah. Okay. That
like I would be in the same boat as you if I was like, okay, I don't use Snapchat, so what the hell am I supposed to do?
Mm-hmm. The one thing that annoyed me about this is when I was talking to some people the next day, they were like, this is a sign that you're too addicted to your fuck you. Fuck you.
You're a bit too loud.
Sorry. Yeah. That was very loud. But yeah, no, that really bothered me. It's like, oh, you're too addicted to your phone, you need to it was like such a healthy thing, like fuck you, like why did the office just go silent?
No, it's because it's like everyone's just winding down.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
but yeah, okay, you can give more.
So I have like a few smallish ones, and then one that's up for discussion. Okay. I don't know if I'll include that, but because it's kind of like a whatever topic that's being given a big deal.
Alright.
Okay, so the first three are like
Small
or whatever, small ones, and they're funny. So the first one was GC Dwayne Johnson made a hip hop song, made a rap song.
So I saw it on Twitter and I just went next. I was like, I don't want to know what this is. I have nothing against Dwayne the Rock Johnson,
But it's actually fine,
You know-
for his like first song.
yeah,
I'm pretty sure it's like one of those gym anthems.
yeah. No, it looked like I did not hear a single bit of that song, but I saw him like doing the actions as like rubbing his muscle, and I was like, this looks like one of those bangers. You play well, like
Yeah.
or he plays
Yeah.
while at the gym.
Yeah.
So I completely get that. The comment that killed me, like it showed up on my feed because someone posted with a comment,
Yeah.
and it was just
He's
like
side missions, he's just doing side missions.
He's
now.
just completing all his side missions, which
Yeah.
kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. The other one was John Cena's Peacemaker from Suicide Squad getting a show.
I know. I heard about that.
Yeah. James Gunn posted about it on Twitter.
I have no opinions of that
Neither do I.
because that was a shit movie.
Shit
first off.
movie?
Yeah.
I don't know, yeah. But like, I don't know how I feel about that character as well. Like, he was okay. So I don't
all
know
of
if-
them were just okay.
I mean, some were horrible, but like, he was one of, I feel like he was one of the better ones.
Yeah, but I don't think he was. I don't know why he got the show.
Yeah.
I'm not. I've never.
If anyone deserved a show, it could have been like Harley Quinn or
I think Harley Quinn has her own movies.
yeah, but like or the Shark Dude.
Or the polka dot dude.
Yeah, Polka Dot Man.
Yeah, he would have a bit. I don't know why they picked. Idris Elba and John Cena did not deserve a show after that because they were so boring and so bland.
Yeah.
And Idris Elba is still a very good actor. Yeah, that was a bad movie, but like, how many good movies from John Cena can you say? Like, I don't know, but is John Cena even a good actor? Like, I feel like
No,
he's not a good actor,
no,
right?
not really.
He always has like kind of the same role where he's like that big dude and he's like angry or stuff like that.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a good actor.
Fast and the Furious 9 was good.
I still haven't watched
I
it.
watched it when was it? Yesterday? Day before yesterday? One of
Was
those.
it good?
Yeah, it was not bad. I feel like the thing with Fast and the Furious movies is like they've come to accept how stupid
yeah.
they are, and that's what makes them good.
Yeah, like
They're like self-aware now.
yeah.
There's literally scenes in the movie where they're like, "Bro, we might be invincible." Like literally, Tyrese Gibson literally just says that, I have a theory, we might be invincible.
No, that's fair.
Like there was one scene where he was in like a ruin, a temple ruin, and there's like 14 guys all around him shooting at him at the same time. All this guy does is he picks up an AK and he shoots back. All of them are dead, and this guy does not have a single bullet hole or scratch. And he's like, I don't know what's going on. He even shows his shirt, and there's bullet holes in the shirt. And there's nothing going on. And he's like, man. The thing is, like, the more ridiculous the stuff they are, and it's just like, okay, at this point, these guys are like superheroes.
No. You know what Fast and Furious has now fallen into? Like, it's this genre of movies that I like that are really dumb. Like, those like satire movies that would come out. Like,
Epic
like,
movie, and all
epic
that
movie,
shit,
and like superhero movie. I love those films because they're just so dumb. And I feel like Fast and Furious falls in the same category where I really enjoy them because it's just like you watch it and it's just so dumb. Like SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like watching SpongeBob because you don't need a single brain cell to watch it.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's like Fast and the Furious is just like people doing dumb shit with cars and everything, but it's just now there's a side quest.
Yeah, and they say family a lot.
Yeah.
All right. No, but I still probably won't watch it.
Speaking about things that people should not care about, but they actually do, not in the right way, but I think this happened today as well, or yesterday, but DC Comics introduced a bisexual Superman.
Oh my god. I can already see that comment. Okay, listen.
Did you not see this?
No, I did not see this. Okay, I have...
So the story, his backstory is
Mhm.
that he is Clark Kent and Lois Lane's son,
Mhm.
but he's bisexual. And later on in the comics,
Okay, wait. He's Clark Kent and Lois Lane. Like, he's a son of Superman.
yes,
Okay.
but he is the new
Oh,
Superman.
Superman, yeah.
Yes,
But he's bisexual.
He is bisexual. In the original, yeah, he's supposed to be with a female.
Mm-hmm.
But now he's with a male.
Yeah, this is just one of those things that like people should not really care about.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so I thought that's what I was saying, right?
The whole point of having diverse characters is that if, for example, the way he was influenced by a kid, if there is a young teenager reading the Superman comics, confused about the way they're feeling, thinking that it's not okay for them to be attracted to the same sex and or be attracted to both sex. For him, that will be the comic book that lets him know that it's okay.
Yeah.
So that's the importance of having all these characters. Is it like sexuality? People like have that debate, right? But I don't believe sexuality is a choice. It's just something that you are.
Yeah.
Because trust me, like the best argument for that I've heard is like, if sexuality really was a choice, there would be tons of women not dating men.
Yes.
Like there would be tons of, because some of us are really bad.
Yeah.
And if they had a choice, they would probably try not to date us.
Yeah.
So I know people don't get conditioned to be gay. In a way, it exposes them to an idea that this type of sexuality exists, okay. And if they feel the same way, or like then
they're not in the wrong.
They're not in the wrong. It helps them accept their own sexuality in that way and know that it isn't wrong. But I think having such characters is very good. Like something that I was on the very opposite side of that. Like I remember when a few years ago when Doctor Strange came out, right, and there was a whole debate about Doctor Strange and him being played by a white guy. I was on the very other end. I was like, who cares? It's just a comic book character. But I think the more I've grown to learn about stuff and like see the importance of it, I think I've become more and more an advocate of like have diverse characters. Because we don't even have, like, I remember walking out of Shang-Chi and I was like, man, when are we going to get an Indian superhero?
Eternals.
Eternals, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. But like, I just mean generally, like, the way we got a Shang-Chi movie.
Yeah.
He's
not going to have a standalone.
Yeah, movie. I would love to see an Indian character being portrayed that way.
Yeah.
And I remember I made this joke.
Rawan.
I made the same joke. We talked about this before at Doctor Strange, where I said this exact same thing where I was like, we don't need like Hollywood because we have tons of like them in Bollywood. Like not even like
Rawan.
Not even like that. Salman Khan, every time he's a cop.
Single Salman Khan
movie, he's a superhero, bro. He like turns over cars, or like every Rohit Shetty movie, stuff like that. But I still think it's important, and I think having such characters doesn't condition anyone. It just opens up the idea that it's accepted to be this way. Like you aren't in the wrong to be this way.
Yeah.
And
No, but the thing, look, I feel like I still agree with your. It's just a comic book. Character. There's no need to get so.
Okay, no.
Like mad about there being a bisexual.
Yeah, that Superman. In that way, I completely agree. Because like in recent times, like I remember.
And I was like, I literally said if nobody made any news story about there being a bisexual Superman, nobody would give a shit.
Yeah.
Nobody would care. None of these right-wing people would be like, oh, why is there a bisexual Superman or whatever?
Why are we pandering
to the LGBTQ community? Why are you changing a whole Spider-Man? No, this is a new Spider-Man, a new Superman, with a whole different backstory and everything. But like, the thing is, like, nobody cares enough because, like, you think all these right-wing politicians are going to read every single Superman comic under the sun. No,
but like
it's just because the article is made, so now they're gonna be like, oh, you guys are just.
But it's not even politicians. It's like those people.
Even the commentaries,
like the people who stay in their basement. Every time like a racially diverse character comes out. That's why Gaming Circle Jerk. I'm sorry, on Reddit is my favorite subreddit because they show you like the comments and like just the hypocrisy and the lack of logic that they have. When it comes to characters and like. It kind of, every time a new character comes out, that's different from, even the slightest bit different from like what the original material. Is. Yeah. It just breaks my heart to see like the comments because it's like, imagine being that, like, agitated about like a comic book character. How would you treat diverse people in your actual life? probably they don't have anyone in their real life, so it doesn't make a difference either way.
Damn.
But yeah, okay.
But yeah, that was it.
All right, fair enough.
Do you have anything else?
I have, how many minutes?
31.
Okay, Squid Game. We're not reviewing it.
Okay.
I just have a story. Like, I just want to know your reaction to it. We can wait. How many minutes did you see?
31.
All right, we can end it on this. I think.
Yeah.
Depending on.
Sure.
Hold on.
Is it the one where the guy sent the story to like 10?
No.
Okay.
That was very motivational and everything. But okay. I actually have two things, two small things.
Okay.
But I want to know if your number showed up the way that you know how someone's number showed up on Squid Game.
Dude, I've not watched it, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, someone's number at some point in the show shows up, and everyone started calling this guy.
Oh, right.
Like 4,000 people
number,
called
right? His phone number.
And I just want to know if your number was on a show.
Yeah, if my number gets doxed.
And 4,000 people called you.
Yeah.
What would you do?
Keep that number. Keep that number. Turn off the SIM.
Oh, okay.
And get a new SIM card.
Oh. Okay, that is such a boring response.
What reminds? Well, okay, fine. I don't know, man. Maybe like just like you know what I would do? I would like keep a track record of who's calling me, and then at like random times during the night, just call them back. Like hello, did you call me?
You know how I imagine it is like sometimes I like when I'm working I leave my phone right and then I come back to it and I come back to one message, two messages, and I'm like I'm very happy.
Like
100, but imagine I come back to 100 calls. I would actually be
over them.
I would be like, oh my god,
I've made it.
I've absolutely made it to where I need to be, because I just can't imagine like 4,000 people calling me. And I don't even know what they ask him. Like, they just ask him, like, oh, yeah, they were asking him how to be part of the Squid Game. Like, imagine you've never been or, like, never seen the show. Like, you know how irritating it is when it happens. I think it happens here more. But, like, when you get a wrong number call. And
then they just keep talking. And you're like, I'm like, bro, wrong number.
Wrong number. And they're like, yeah, where is this? Is this John? Where do I find him? And I remember, like, there have been moments where someone would call me. And I'd be like a wrong number, but they would still ask me how to get to the right number. And I'm like, how the hell am I supposed to guide you there? Like, what do you want me to do? And they keep, or you hang up on them and they'll call back. And that's what I thought about this. It's like, that's the situation that came to my mind when I thought about this. It's like someone calls me and he's like, yo, bro, how do I be part of Squid Game? And I'm like, listen, wrong number. And then you hang up. And then you get 3,999 more calls asking you about the exact same thing. And I was like, if I get irritated by a wrong number calling me twice, I would actually throw my phone to the wall. I can be like, oh, I'll be over.
I think you'll reach by like the 5th time, you'd just be like, bro, I don't know what this shit.
Yeah. And you know, like some people are like, oh, we get creative. Like, no, we'll be like, oh, you want to be part of the Squid Game, you do this and this. But you can't do that like 3,000 times. You just can't. So when I heard about that was very funny. And it was also another fun post that I found funny is like
people sent some guy money, right? Because like his bank account was in the show as well.
Oh, my bank account number is let me give you my bank account. How much do I have to pay you for me to put your personal details in a movie, like to put your bank account like in the movie?
Like my bank account is in like what? What about my bank?
Like your bank account number.
Can anyone do anything with my account number?
I don't know. Okay. How much do I have to pay to do it? How much do I have to pay you to like put your phone number, your name, your account number in a movie?
I mean,
are you trying to figure out if anyone can do anything with it?
Yeah, but I don't think anyone can do anything with my account number.
Yeah, that's fair. How do people steal money from accounts? What do they need?
You need answers to personal questions.
I don't ever know the answers to my own questions.
Like, you know, the security questions that you have. Or how do people steal? Like, that's online. But I don't think you can literally go up to No, maybe you can.
Okay, don't overthink it. Just tell me how much I need to pay.
It's like listen, like if you go to a bank and you put on a check.
Okay, let me make it easier for you. If I put your account details in an account, there's 20% chance we'll get hacked. 15%. Let's make it 15%.
Okay.
Regardless of however they do it or whatever, if I put your...
I would ask you for 20% royalties.
To account for the 15% that we get. Oh, you would ask me...
20% royalties of the show or movie or whatever.
It would also be really funny if I ask you and you're like, give me 20% and then I'm the one who's stealing money from your account. And then I just keep paying.
But you said there's a 15% chance, so there's a 85% chance that you aren't stealing money.
Yeah.
I'll take those odds.
Alright, fair enough. That was my question. Okay, the final thing, it's a very small thing, is Eminem opened a spaghetti.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
Mom spaghetti.
Is it actually called Mom Spaghetti?
It's called Mom Spaghetti.
Man, even Eminem keeps doing stuff to just stay relevant. He'll do everything to stay relevant except release a good rap album. You heard it here first.
Oh my god.
You heard it here first. I mean, oh my god. You remember there was a time when Parth was like...
He is the man. Like,
he was
the
like
goat.
Eminem. Yeah. Thank God Parth.
Like, he worshipped him.
Yeah. So I imagine, like, there would be some person who's like, Eminem, I, like, looked at Eminem from when I was a child. You know, everything I did was because of him.
Mm.
I started my own music career because of him, and
now it's nosedive.
Yeah, now you're shitting on him over here on your very shit ass podcast.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but yeah, Eminem doesn't make good music anymore.
No.
Yeah. I'll say something. I never thought he made good music.
Okay, no. Okay, no.
No.
I'm pretty sure that still got picked up.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, no, I think it was. Well, I mean, rich people are always going to find ways to get richer.
Just gimmicks.
It doesn't really matter. Yeah, like, and I'm pretty sure that place made a shit ton of money on the first day.
Would you go to Mom Spaghetti just spaghetti?
Fuck no. I'd probably throw up.
Yeah. Okay, spaghetti, but if it's not seafood, okay, spaghetti is just something that like blows my mind that people like go out to eat.
Yeah.
Right?
You can make that shit at home. Like, why do you have to go to a whole Italian restaurant to eat spaghetti?
Yeah, I know. Like, spaghetti kind of blows my mind. Like, spaghetti.
It's like, okay, the only time eating like fucking spaghetti is like acceptable is if you've gone for vacation.
Yes.
And you're like stuck and you're like, I don't know what to eat.
You know, they also have that pasta station where they make it for you.
They make pasta live, or they put it in, like, you know, they make the pasta in the cheese wheel and shit like that. Like, fine. You know what?
But even like generally when you go out, right? I can sometimes understand getting pasta, like seafood pasta and stuff like that. You know? But like sometimes people go and order pesto pasta. Like, it's just
okay. To be honest, for someone like you, for like vegetarians like us, we don't have much of an option.
Okay, now, but like if you went out, you would still have something else than pasta. Like, just because you don't have pasta options doesn't mean you don't have any other options.
Yeah. No. Like when we went to
margarita pizza.
Yeah, when we went to Italy, I don't think we ordered pasta anywhere.
Yeah.
Like very few places.
Yeah, because
and even if we did, but it was just like, or some different one that we've never had before.
Yeah. But yeah, it just kind of blows my mind that people would go outside to have spaghetti. Like, I would never.
People would pay money.
Yeah. And like,
to Eminem, who's a multi-millionaire.
Yeah. To have shitty spaghetti.
To have fast food spaghetti.
That blows my mind. Like, you're not even going to like a restaurant, like, you know, a proper 5-star restaurant where like have the proper cheese and everything. Yeah, it's just spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yeah. People will spend, we've come to that conclusion.
We've come to that conclusion.
People will spend money on stupid ass shit.
Yes, exactly.
Alright, yeah, that's all my topics.
We're done thank you for listening to this week's episode of WAT Podcast. See you next time.
Oh, I did that.
Bye.